everyone, it is Anita Serene and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's magical psychic reading, we are going to be using the tarot cards and my intuition to figure out what the person on your mind secretly wants to tell you. Now, this psychic reading is specifically for if the person on your mind is a romantic love interest or someone you might have romantic feelings for. However, if you are wondering what a friend secretly wants to tell you or a coworker secretly wants to tell you or a family member, this could still kind of work, but it might resonate more if it's in a love context. So just a little FYI. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, I am Anita Serene, and I used to be known as Stargirl the Practical Witch, but recently I changed my YouTube name away from Stargirl because I am turning 28 and I don't know how much longer I can call myself a girl. So yeah, that's why we did that. But I've been a psychic on YouTube for 5 years and I absolutely love it. And I'm so glad that you are here. I'm so excited to do your psychic reading. So let's get right to the psychic reading. What I need you to do is pick one of the 3 options with your intuition or a random number picker. If you don't want to use your intuition, a random number picker will generate a number between 1 to 3, and whatever number you get is the one you're supposed to listen to. But I just need you to pick one of the 3 options. And then once you pick an option, you fast forward to the timestamps I provide in the pinned comment and the description. So the first option we have here is Sunset Records, and it is the blue record. That's option number 1 or group number 1. The second option that we have is this white vinyl, and it says Rest on Me. That's option or group number 2. The third option we have is Protect the Surface, and it is a red vinyl. That is option or group number 3. So I do need you to pick one of these options. And then once again, the timestamps are waiting for you in the pinned comment as well as the description. All you have to do is click the timestamp next to your chosen option and it will take you right to your psychic reading about what the person on your mind secretly wants to tell you. What would they say to you if they could? What would they say? What do they secretly want to tell you, but they're too shy or scared to say? That's what we're going to find out today. Let's get started. Hey, group number 1, the Blue Sunset Records, the person on your mind, what do they secretly want to tell you? So they're saying, I'm picking up that your person is saying that they feel a lot of guilt. They are suffering from a lot of guilt from the past. Like, they think about you or they think about they have a lot of intrusive thoughts in their minds where they cringe over things that they did in the past and they just feel really crappy about who they used to be, your person group number 1. Like, this is the type of person where, kind of like this record, they're playing the same memories over and over and over, they're going back to their past and kind of cringing at themselves. This could be like in memories regarding you or just who they used to be. They just like look back at the past a lot and go, ugh, I can't believe I used to be like that. I can't believe I acted like that. I can't believe I treated those people like that. I can't believe I used to be that person. Ugh. They have a lot of guilt like that. Group number 1, your person. Let's see why. We have the Temperance card. Maybe it's because they used to drink and they used to just act really dumb when they drank. We also saw the police officer. So this could be like they've had issues with the law or something like that. I feel like this person has overcorrected themselves. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the energy they have overcorrected themselves. Like they used to be kind of not the best person and now they feel really bad about it. So now they're like going on the other end of things and overcorrecting themselves. It's kind of like, when someone's an alcoholic and then they go to AA and then they're straight edge off everything, it's like they really corrected themselves. They want you to know, group 1, that your presence makes them super nervous. They get really nervous around your energy. I don't know if you know this about your person or not. Hold up. They're showing me that they get really nervous around you. Like, what's interesting, group 1, is your person really likes you. You make them feel happy and they get really excited when they think about you, and they have very positive thoughts about you. Like, when they look at you, it's with eyes of admiration, and, they're always like looking at you, thinking good things about you. But I'm being shown that they get actually really nervous in your presence. And that's something that they don't like, because they feel like really clumsy when you're around. They feel like they stutter on their words when you're around. They feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like such a moron when I'm around group number 1, because I end up stuttering or acting really stupid because I like them so much. I actually get really nervous, That's what the person on your mind wants to tell you, is that you make them nervous. Let's see why you make them nervous. The Sun. You make them nervous because one thing about this card that I really like is, if you look at it, you can see that you can see that her eyes are covered with sunflowers, which tells me that she sees you, or he sees you, in a very positive light. And I kind of just feel like they look at you, so it's like looking at the sun. I got it. I got the message. Group 1, your person wants to tell you, when they look at you, it's like looking at the sun. It's like looking at the sun. You shine so bright in this person's eyes that they have a hard time looking at you, because you are so bright of a star. You are so bright of a sun. So, you might think, oh, this person doesn't like me. They don't want to be around me because they're acting weird. No, they're just so nervous around you because they put you on such a pedestal and you shine so brightly. And in comparison, this person feels like they're nothing compared to you. With the black moon, they see you as the sun and they see themselves as the black moon, because this person's really hard on themselves. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet and a lot of guilt that eats them up alive from the past. So they don't think that highly of themselves. And honestly, it kind of feels like they feel like they're nothing compared to you. They see you as the sun and they see themselves as the black moon, like the outcast, the underdog. And they're like, you're the sun, So let's see how you feel about this person. The High Priestess, you feel a psychic connection with this person, group 1. Okay, like, you guys might be really psychic, really intuitive, and you're like, I don't know why, but I feel a psychic and mental connection with this person. I see that about you, group 1. Like, you're really psychic and you feel a psychic connection with this person and you can't explain it. And you're like, why? Right? With the 12th house, you guys might be dreaming of this person a lot. Like a lot. This person shows up in your dreams. Yes, they show up in your dreams a lot. And you know what's crazy is they definitely dream about you too. Okay, like, I'm telling you guys, this person shows up in your dreams and they dream about you too. They have dreams about you too. And you know what's crazy is I read this thing online that was like, if you can't sleep at night, it's because you're awake in someone else's dream or whatever. And I was like, is that is that why I can't ever sleep at night? Like I get 3 hours of sleep sometimes. Like, am I just astral traveling to people's dreams? Because I've gotten so many comments where people are like, "I've been dreaming about you. You came in and gave me a psychic reading." I was like, probably because I wasn't sleeping I kept waking up last night, so maybe I was astral traveling. I don't know. But it's like this person and you dream of each other. And I'm seeing it works both ways. I'm seeing the feelings are mutual. Do you know how I know the feelings are kind of mutual? Where you both feel a psychic connection to each other you can't explain? It's because I see the Temperance card, which is about mutual feelings, mutual back and forth. It's kind of like, two cups, a balancing act. I don't know how to explain my psychic vision. I don't really use the tarot cards anymore. I used to in the beginning of my psychic journey. But as I've gotten more proficient in my craft, I kind of it triggers a message, and I just know that whatever you feel towards this person group number one is very both ways, and it is very mutual. And I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you because I don't like to give false hope to people. But whatever it is that you feel towards this person feels towards you. And you know what's really crazy? Is I feel like both of you feel a weird psychic bond to one another where you're like, I know it's weird, but I feel like psychically drawn to them. I keep hearing they've been seeing your name everywhere. Like, they'll just be walking through the grocery store and then the person will make an announcement, and the announcement will be to call another employee, but that employee has your name. I don't know. I heard that. Or, they'll randomly buy a book and the author is the author with your name. They're seeing your name everywhere and they're like, what the hell? And when they see you, they get like this psychic, like, I feel this weird connection with them that I can't quite explain, that I don't feel with people very often, It's like both of you are having that psychic pool and both of you are dreaming of each other. Like for sure. I don't know why. And group number one, I feel like your person did something to you that was kind of messed up. I feel like this person that you're asking about, they did something that, wasn't really nice, or they did something that was not, like, kind of shitty. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, group one. Your person did something that was kind of shitty. They did something that was just like, I don't want to say out of character, but before, they've been doing a lot of self-work. Group one, like, your person has been, getting in touch with their higher self, doing a lot of self-transformation, putting in work on themselves, healing themselves, and becoming a better person because they realize how they used to be was kind of really shitty. And how they used to be might have impacted you in a crappy way. They might have said something that was really crappy. They might have jabbed you with their words. They might have done something that was really crappy as a way to take you off your high horse or make you feel like shit because they felt like shit about themselves. But what they're telling me, group one, is I realized in the past I was not a good person. So I have done the self-work. And I am sorry for the way I treated you. I am really embarrassed. Like, that's the word I heard, is I'm embarrassed. They're saying that they feel like you rejected them or you did something to reject them that made them feel really bad. What did you do to reject them? I don't feel like you did anything to actually reject this person. I think this person rejects themselves. Ooh, did we hear that ding? I leave my phone dinger on as a way to, because I have clairaudience, and whenever the ding comes on, it's like an exclamation point from spirit. I feel like your person kind of rejects themselves before anyone actually rejects them. And I feel like you didn't actually do anything to reject them. It's just that they felt psychically you were rejecting them. They were like, I know this person doesn't like me. I know this person doesn't vibe with me. I know this person does not like me. But it wasn't based in reality. It was just their feeling. But their feeling was wrong because they reject themselves, so they assume everyone else is rejecting them, essentially. I don't think you actually did anything. They're saying that, you know, I do feel like there's a doorway open here, guys, in your connection. I will say, I wasn't even going to use this deck. I just kind of picked up this deck, I kind of just picked up that deck because I was like, oh, you know, it's so pretty in pink. I was like, maybe, but then I put it back and one card just fell out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to use the deck because it was meant to be. There's a doorway opened here that they want a doorway opened between the two of you. Because right now, I kind of am getting the sense with all this temperance, 12th house energy, high priestess energy, this doesn't feel very grounded in reality whatsoever. Group 1, this does not feel grounded in reality whatsoever, because the cards that keep coming up are Temperance, which is all about the unseen, okay, the unseen psychic feeling. We kept getting the High Priestess come up, which is also about psychic feeling. The 12th house is not grounded in reality. Why do I feel like this connection isn't really grounded in reality? Why do I feel like you're probably not talking, or you do passive aggressive jabs at each other, or there's passive communication where you don't directly communicate with one another? It's more of a passive way you communicate, not directly. I don't know why I feel that. But I'm getting the sense like there's a doorway opening between the two of you, that this wants to pass from mainly the spiritual, psychic, guessing game, unspoken communication you guys have going on, to more of a material, grounded connection that actually exists. I don't know. That's what I feel. And I couldn't help but notice that there's a lust bound on the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. It says infatuation, lust bound, in over your head, an obsession. Someone here might have an obsession. I don't know if it's you or them who has this obsession. I really don't know who it is, but someone here is definitely obsessed. We also have locked out, access denied, hard to reach. So I feel like, guys, your person might feel that they want to open a doorway with you. I heard another ding. Yes, thank you. They want to open a doorway because I wasn't sure if I was on the right path. I didn't know if it was you or them. They want to open a doorway with you to experience something, but they feel like if they were to open that door with that lock card here, that their access would be denied or that they would be rejected. So it's like they want to say something to you. They want to, actually message you or actually talk to you. They want to actually make this a reality with you. They want to walk through that doorway and make it not just like an abstract, unspoken thing, but a real thing. But they're afraid that if they were to go and open that door with you, you would reject them, or it would be locked, or access would be denied. This person is scared of rejection, essentially. You know, they feel like the way they feel about you isn't reciprocated. They feel the way that they feel about you isn't reciprocated. Even though I'm seeing that it is reciprocated, it's definitely reciprocated, but they feel it's not reciprocated because they put you on such a pedestal. They see you as someone, maybe some of you guys are like the man or the woman, maybe you guys have some spotlight. Maybe it's just you're really popular. I see that with the spotlight card. Your energy is almost star-like. You have that star power. That extreme charisma. They see you as the sun. They see you as the light. They see you in such a high regard. They're like, why would group number 1 want me? So they're rejecting themselves before you reject them. And they want to try to open that door, but they're worried you'll reject them because they think that you're too good, or like, why, which is really sad about your person. Let's see what it is that you want with this person. Like, what is it that you want with this person anyway? with this waiting game, you're waiting for them to do something. You're like, okay, I'm waiting for you to, like I'm waiting for you to text me. I'm waiting for you to call me. I'm waiting for you to be like, hey, what's up? Hi, let's take this relationship to the next level. Let's hang out. Let's have, you're waiting for this person to get their shit together, but they're too scared. They're too chicken shit to make a move. They're too chicken shit to make a move. I see that with Awakened Fears. They're too scared to make a move. And you're waiting like, okay, like I know, I feel this. I know you feel it. We both feel it passively. We've been dancing around this for months. Like, are you going to make a move? You're waiting. And they're like, no, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. I want to walk through this door with you, but I'm afraid with this lock card, you're going to reject me or you're going to turn me down because I feel like you are the sun and I am nothing next to you. But it's so weird because the feelings are definitely reciprocal. It used to be statuses on Facebook that are cryptic, but they're meant for a certain person to communicate low key. That's kind of how you guys communicate. And I don't feel grounded in this reading. Like I feel very spacey. So I know this isn't grounded in reality because no one here is making a move. You're waiting for them to make a move, but they're too scared to approach. And that's what they want to tell you. They're saying, I like you. I want you, but I'm so nervous because I put you on such a pedestal and I just am so worried you reject me because it would crush me. That's what your person wants to tell you, group number 1. Fireworks, loving and passionate. You guys definitely have chemistry. Like if you're wondering, what if our personalities aren't compatible? Are we compatible? You and your person have actual instant chemistry. It's something that you can't force. It's something that you two just have is chemistry. You two have chemistry. Like when you guys hang out, or if you were to actually like just give each other a chance friendship wise or romantic wise, there would be insane chemistry. It would be really exciting and you guys would just click. When you just click with people, you guys would just click with the red string of fate. This is a fated connection, guys. That's why both of you feel this connection to one another. You've been getting signs about one another and you've been dreaming about one another. There's a lot of compatibility here. I actually feel like this could be your best friend. This could be the one. There's a lot of compatibility here. This person has fantasized. They want to tell you, I've fantasized about marrying you with the rose-colored glasses and commitment. This person is saying, I want to tell you, I've fantasized about marrying you. I feel like you're my dream girl, my dream guy. I have fantasized about what kind of ring I'm going to buy you. I've fantasized about how I'm going to propose to you. I've fantasized about all the different ways I would rub your feet, massage your neck, give you love unconditionally. Like I've fantasized about that for a very long time. This person, they're telling me they've been in love with you since the spring. The spring is very monumental here in this connection. Okay, they want to tell you, like, I first fell in love with you in the spring. Like, you feel like spring. This person wants to tell you, essentially, guys, they're infatuated with you. This is like crush energy. I really feel the person you're asking about has a major crush on you, and they act weird as hell. They act weird as fuck because they have a crush on you, and they don't know how to act. And they're like, inwardly judging themselves because they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm not good enough for group number 1. They romanticize you a lot. They're saying, I've been in love with you since the spring. I don't know what that means. And it's like you're waiting because you feel this. You guys feel this. You're like, I know this person likes me, but I feel like I'm crazy. I want to hang out with them. I want to, I want to spend more time with this person. I want to hang out with this person. I want to get to know this person more. Like, obviously, right? You're like, I wanna hang out with this person. I want to spend more time with this person. Why are they acting so distant? Why are they not coming forward because they're scared. They're scared of rejection, and they think you're too good for them, and they're rejecting themselves before they can reject, or you can reject them. But this person has like a big fat crush on you. That's what they want to say. And they're saying, I respect you so fucking much. Like, I see you as a queen or a king it's like you were, what's that song? You are the queen of my heart. You are the queen of, I forget who the fuck that's by. I don't remember. My playlist goes on. And sometimes I'll get like snippets of lyrics and I'll be like, where does that come from? And it'll drive me crazy. But it's like, you're the queen of my heart with the heart and the crown. That's going to drive me crazy. Look up that song, You Are the Queen of My Heart, lyrics, whatever that lyric is from whatever that song is, that's how they feel about you. And it matches because I was like, what's a message from them? And we were picking the vinyls, right? We were picking the vinyls. So yeah, this person wants to tell you, I have a major crush on you. I think you're the perfect person. I admire you. I love you. There's no one else. There's no one else that I see more highly than you. And they're saying that I'm scared and I feel like crap about myself and I want to approach you, but I'm worried of rejection. And they're saying, I know time is slipping away. I know I've kept you waiting for way too long. I know I've been keeping you waiting for a very long time. I know I've been challenging you too for a very long time. And it's because I'm self-sabotaging because I don't feel worthy of you. And I will say this person's been doing a lot of work on themselves. Like, they've been working on themselves a lot. They've been going to the gym. They've been eating clean. They've been getting grounded. They've been doing their spiritual work. But they still don't feel good enough for you. And I'm actually hearing this person might have started going to the gym and eating healthy so they could feel good enough for you. Even though you're like, dude, I feel the spiritual connection between us. Why are you acting so weird? Just that you feel it. I feel it. There is a bond here. But you're like, I'm not moving forward towards you. You have to come to me. That's how you feel. And you're waiting for this person to come to you, but they're just not. And you're getting frustrated. And if you want to know, it's not in your head. There's major chemistry between you and this person. You guys might both be artists. You both might inspire each other a lot. Like, this person might have used you as inspiration for their art because they see you as like this angelic, perfect thing, like a piece of art, or they've inspired your art. But essentially, I'm seeing like you both inspire each other. Maybe both of you do art or entertainment or whatever. And what's crazy is you're like, dude, move forward, do something. The ball's in your court. And they're saying, I can't, I'm too scared. You intimidate me so much. I like you so much. And I don't want you to dislike me because I like you so much that I'd rather just not approach you and just fantasize about you from far away and wish you good luck from far away because I like you so much that if you were to reject me, it would crush me inside. But what this person doesn't see is that this is a spiritual bond, guys. Like, I see that with the Temperance card. This is a spiritual bond. Like, both of you have mutual feelings. And when you hang out, it's like Thelma and Louise, Bonnie and Clyde. You know, it's like that rare soul connection guys, like, I'll tell you something. Just all 2222. And 777. I never click with people. I rarely click with people. So when I click with someone, it's like a big deal. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because, you know, like most people, it's like they're nice. I like them. But it's not like that, oh my gosh. Like when we get together, it's like such synastry. And I'm like, you are my person. You're my BFF. I'll love you forever. You know, like, I don't know. Maybe that's my Venus Scorpio. Like if I decide like we have that chemistry, I'm like, you are my person and I will die for you and I love you. That's how like this would be with this person. But it's like, they're just like rejecting themselves before you reject them. I really feel like this person is your perfect match. I'm not even just saying that. Like, I really, like, guys, I get really positive vibes from this. Okay. But with clouded blocked ascension, okay, the clouds, 2 clouds, and incoming abundance, which is the mailbox, it's like neither of you know what to say to each other. Neither of you, I feel like you guys communicate with each other indirectly. like statuses on Facebook, if this was 10 years ago, like, weird statuses that are meant for you but not directed at you, or like posting songs for each other, or like you communicate in a very passive way, but under the passive communication, there's actually a lot more deeper meaning of things being unsaid. It's like there's a lot of passive communication here or no communication. So either it's like you guys are just talking about the weather, but deep down it's like, do you feel this? And they're like, yeah. Do you feel this? It's like you're not actually saying what you to each other, what you two feel, but it's coming, like it's underneath the conversation, right? Or you're not talking at all because neither of you know what to say to each other. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. But I want to tell you guys, the feelings are mutual. This is a spiritual bond. They feel it with you. You feel it with them. They feel it when they look at you. They feel it when they see you. They know it in their soul. This person's just a pussy. And I'm really hearing they've been in love with you since the spring, or something big's happening in the spring. Yeah, like I really feel that. So you know what's crazy, guys, too? Is I really feel that you or this person was like, okay, I'm just moving on from this, because obviously we can't get our shit together. And this might have been around now, so Halloween. So they had a date, but it went really, really bad. Like on Halloween, they were dating someone, or you were dating someone, and it went really, really, really bad. And now all they can think about is you and how much more fun they would have had with you. And if you guys aren't in communication anymore, I promise you, it's going to happen in the spring. Springtime, you will be in communication with each other, and this relationship will move forward. So that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Group 2, why are you doing another pick a card on this person? Your spirit guides literally came through and they were like, why is group number 2 doing another freaking pick a card about this person? Your spirit guides have been giving you signs, group number 2, to let this person go and to surrender this, okay? You guys have been up this person's butt energetically, okay? And I'm not judging you. I have Venus in Scorpio. When I like you, I like you, and that's it. And I'm going to slither my snake body around you and squeeze you to death. So I'm not judging you, but I'm saying, like, what I'm saying, group number 2, is, your spirit guides have been like, no, let this person go. And you guys are super intuitive. And, intuitively, you've been like, damn, I really feel I should let this go. I really shouldn't be pushing this connection with this person anymore. Hold up. You've been getting a lot of hints about that. Like, you've been getting a lot of signs about it. You've been asked to surrender to the divine or surrender to God's plan when it comes to this person, but you can't seem to stop doing pick a cards or thinking about this person. And I understand, but I want you to know, like, your spirit guides really came through for you, group 2. And essentially they're saying, this jacket is so fluffy, but it's really cold in my house. So essentially, they're saying that, we have told you it's time to kind of like let us handle this. Your spirit guides really intervened with this connection. Like, there was like divine intervention that happened here with this person. It's kind of like when we were about to test nuclear bombs in this weird alien light ship as a light came in and stopped it. I don't know. But it's kind of like your spirit guides divinely intervened in this connection for some reason. And I'm being told the reason being is something about this person is they're not unhealed. Oh, I meant to say they're not healed. They're not unhealed. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Your spirit guides are redirecting me. They're saying that the reason why you're drawn to this person, and I'm going to get messages from them, don't worry, but I want to tell you, like, you're drawn to this person because they represent something in your childhood, that childhood you wanted really bad. Like, maybe as a child, let me just give you an example. Let's say as a child, you felt that you really like put your mom and father on a pedestal and you saw them in a certain light, and you're like, oh my gosh, I see my mom and my dad as like superheroes. Because when you're younger, you don't know any better and you can't see them as people. Even if they disappoint you, you still put your parents on a pedestal and you look up to them, right? When you're younger, even if they aren't the best people, because you romanticize your parents. There's a way that you romanticized your parents when you were a child that now you look for in romantic partners, and this person embodies that. That's why you're like so stuck on this person, because this person reminds you of that idolized vision you had as a child before you knew any better of your parents. That's why you're so stuck on this person. So really, I'm hearing like you've been doing your inner child work. You've been like tapping into a more playful and fun energy. And also I'm hearing, oh my gosh, with the 3 swords. Oh my gosh, you guys are going through it. Look at that. This reminds me, you know what this reminds me of that I haven't listened to in a really long time? The Used. The Used has an album cover that kind of looks like this. I wish you guys could see. So maybe you guys like The Used. Okay, maybe there's a song that you've been listening to by The Used that's actually a message of what they want to tell you. But essentially, I feel like you guys have been going through a lot of pain recently, or you've been healing from heartbreak. So you've been trying to move on. You've been trying to heal. You've been trying to heal yourself and move on and surrender and do your healing work, But you're still thinking about this person. Let's see what they want to tell you. They want to tell you that they're really enjoying their independence. I don't feel like this person is with someone else. I don't feel like this person is even entertaining somebody else. I feel like this person is really enjoying their independence with the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about independence and freedom. So this person's really enjoying their freedom. This person's financially secure and independent. They want to tell you they like being alone. They feel safer being alone and independent. This person wants to tell you that they have been not listening to their intuition. Recently, their mind has been very clouded, as I see with the Daughter of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Swords. This tells me their intuition is blocked. Their intuition is not working correctly. They're not making good decisions in their life about people, circumstances. This talks about a lack of perception they're experiencing. They're not thinking clearly. They're not thinking straight. They're not thinking with their higher selves. They're not thinking with wisdom. They're not making good decisions. They're not seeing the truth in the situations in their lives. They're not seeing the truth. They're almost like gaslighting themselves. This person could be a gaslighter, honestly, because with the Daughter of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Swords, this looks like gaslighty energy. But I actually feel like this person's gaslighting themselves, and they're not connected to their higher selves, and they're not connected to their intuition. I feel like they're saying, oh, I like being alone. I like being independent. I like being free. But really, they're gaslighting themselves. That's what I see. Because with the Owl in reverse, it's like they're not connected to their higher selves. They're not connected to their true spiritual nature. They're not connected to their intuition. They're living more in a fear, survival-based mentality where they're like focused on money, success, power, making themselves look good compared to others, material things, because they're not connected to their spiritual side, and they're essentially lying to themselves and living in survival mode. Okay, this person's saying, I like being independent. I don't need anybody. They're not connected to their intuition whatsoever. It's like their main motivating driving force is money. Okay, so let's see what it is they want to tell you. Firstly, what I want to do is I kind of felt like the messages that I got were actually your spirit guides. So I'm going to shuffle for some more messages of what your person wants to tell you, group number 2. What does your person want to tell you? I love you, but I'm afraid of what this love might bring. I'm not sure that I'm ready. So they give mixed signals. Your person gives mixed signals. That's probably so frustrating. They're saying, I feel vulnerable around you and it scares me. Please give me time to trust our connection. So they have trust issues as well. Your person has trust issues, guys. And you know why they have trust issues? Because they don't know how to trust themselves and their intuition. People who trust themselves and their intuition do not have trust issues. Like, it's just facts. Like, when you develop trust within yourself and your intuition, you trust yourself enough to make judgments so you don't have paranoia or trust issues. This person doesn't trust themselves. They don't trust their judgment. And the reason why they don't trust themselves is because they haven't built faith in themselves and a connection with their higher self. So since this person doesn't trust their intuition or listen to their intuition, they have trust issues. So they don't trust you. And so they act selfishly. And so they act cocky. Like, I'm getting this person who's like, yeah, I know you like me. Yeah. Like, ew, please. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I did like you until you started acting like that, you know? Oh, it's like, yeah, I did think you were hot until you started acting all cocky. Like, yeah, I know you like me. You're so obvious. You're so easy to see through. Like, yeah, I did like you until you gave me that cocky, shitty attitude. What the fuck was that? You know, it's like this person acts cocky, group 2. Your person acts cocky. Like, they're like, yeah, I know you like me. Who wouldn't? I know you want me. And it's like, I did, but now it's like, why are you it's like, why do you have to go and make things so complicated? See the way you're acting like you're somebody else, getting me frustrated. No, okay. I don't know. 12-year-old me came out. Maybe some of you guys liked Avril Lavigne when you were 12. I don't know. I know I did. I was like, oh my God, tomboy forever. But anyway, you know, it's like, why do you have to go and act so complicated? Why do you have to go and act like that? Ew. It's like, you're like, man, I thought, you know what's crazy? It's like, you know what's crazy? I feel like you should move on from this person, but it's like you can't. It's like you can't let this person go. You just can't, you know? And it's so crazy. It's so crazy because this person's scared of being vulnerable. Instead of sinking into a mutual connection of love and friendship, this person wants to get you to chase them and like them, to stroke their ego. And then they'll act like you don't matter that much, right? Like, they'll act cocky over the fact that you like them. But the reason why you like them is because you're seeing something in them that they have not yet seen in themselves. And because they haven't seen that potential in themselves, they're like getting all cocky because you like them and you're giving them attention. And you're like, ew, relax and humble yourself. Like, I'm seeing, it's like, let's see how you see this person, because I really feel for you, group 2, like the butterfly. You love this person's voice. When you hear this person's voice, group number 2, you hear the beauty of their soul. Like, when you hear them sing, you hear them talk, maybe some of them could be a singer or a speaker, but they don't have to be. They have a very active, there's something about their voice. When you hear their voice, you hear the beauty of their soul. You hear their higher selves, right? And with the butterfly, it's like you see this person's potential to evolve into something really beautiful. You see this person as creative. You see them as, you see all the beauty in them. But the thing about it is, this person is not connected to the higher self that you see in them. They're very much in this egotistical energy where it's like, you know, I'll tell you something, guys who feel secure and worthy, they're not going around like acting like, this is giving like Danny from Grease. Have you guys ever seen Grease, where Danny's like, acting like Sandy doesn't matter that much, and he's like, oh yeah, I fucked her on the beach, and it was just a summer fling. I don't do love. He tries to act cool in front of his friends, and he acts like he doesn't really like Sandy because he's too cool for love. Because he feels insecure next to his friends, but deep down, he really loves Sandy. He really connects with Sandy, but he thinks love is for pussies. You guys know if you've watched Grease. That's kind of like the energy of what I'm getting here, is that your person is putting on this cocky front, like trying to act cool, trying to act like the man, trying to act all smug, like, yeah, I know you like me, and like kind of like in their cocky, egotistical energy, but they're not connected to their higher selves, because if they were, they'd realize that how they're acting is so foolish. But they do have a beautiful voice, beautiful expression. They're extremely creative. I see that about this person. This person has a lot of potential. Let's see what's blocking them from entering their higher self. Anger at their father. Look at this. We have the tree and the lightning. This talks about a broken family. Okay, so they either come from a broken family, they have a lot of anger towards their father or their mother. This could be even anger at God. Okay, they have a lot of anger that is blocking them from their higher selves. We also have the World card in reverse. This person feels like they're a failure in life, group 2. The World is about accomplishments and being recognized in the world for your accomplishments, right? With the World card in reverse, this person feels like they're a freaking failure. They failed at life. They failed at their accomplishments. They feel like the world is out to get them. They feel like God's out to get them. They feel like they're unlucky. They feel like a failure. They feel like they haven't been properly recognized for the work that they do. They feel like they're a loser and a failure in the world's eyes. And they feel like the world is out to get them. Like the world is trying to make it so that they don't succeed. This is why they're blocked from their higher self. Okay? So what does this person want to tell you? They're saying that I do love and care about you. Okay, let's see why they love and care about you. Because I do see there's like care here. They care about you. Okay? They're saying, I love you, but I'm afraid of what this love may bring. And I feel vulnerable around you and it scares me. Please give me time to trust our connection. So they do love you. Let's see what they love about you. Ooh. So with the 5 of Cups, what they love about you, we have the Horse card. Aw, okay. What they love about you is your passion. Some of them, they love your car, but if it's not your car, they love your it's your passion. Some of you guys, when you have like a passion, when you have a goal, you keep going after it. They admire your stamina towards your dreams and towards your passions. They really admire that about you, because horses are all about passion. Horses are about passion. They admire how you always go after your dreams no matter what. They admire how you go after your passions. They admire how you follow your heart bravely. Okay? They admire how you don't let setbacks get you down and you still keep going after what you want. Like, even though you've been met with setbacks, you still never lose hope. You still have optimism and that fire in your spirit, and they really admire that about you. Some of you guys, you know why they admire you? They admire you because you have been through some rough, shitty points in your life where you really hit rock bottom, but they have seen that you have arisen like a phoenix from the ashes. and have left the darkness and have ascended into hope, healing, and light despite the dark places you have come to. So they really admire that about you, because they themselves have a hard time ascending out of the darkness, but they see you have the ability to raise from the dead, metaphorically, and ascend out of darkness and rise like the phoenix. They admire that about you. They admire how you're like a pure soul in a very dark world. I heard that as well. Okay? They see the world in a very dark, negative, pessimistic way. And they feel like in this dark world, you are one of the few pure, kind, light, true, and genuine souls that shines like a light in the darkness. They feel that purity from you. They feel that kindness from you, that you're the only light in this dark world. That's what I heard. That's what they feel about you. You're the only light in this dark world. You give them optimism, hope, positivity. You have pure intentions, unlike most of the people that surround them. They see your purity. This person, let's see what else they love about you. They love how unique you are compared to other people. They're saying, I've never seen or met someone who's quite like you. I love how unique you are in soul, in personality, in thought. Okay? So, but they are like, guys, this person has some serious trust issues. They have some serious issues. They don't trust you. They don't trust themselves. And your spirit guides have intervened in this relationship, okay? With this unexplained events, we have this lightning card. Something recently happened in their life that brought on a lot of change and stress. I see that. Like they have recently went through a fall from grace. They have recently went through like some big unexpected changes that uprooted them. That's really scary. This happened recently in their life. If you guys are in separation right now, I want to tell you that there's going to be an unexpected event where you two come together again. I heard like some of you guys aren't in communication with this person, or some of you guys aren't speaking to this person. There's going to be an unplanned event that happens that brings you two together once again, but this is going to come after a time of healing. Now is not the time for this connection, but I do see a reunion in the future. I feel that this person has a lot of sexual feelings for you, okay, with the horse and the ace of wands. I feel like there's a lot of sexual passion this person has for you, but this person isn't connected to their higher selves. So I'm not really seeing anything above a sexual connection. And what's crazy is there could be if they were to get over themselves. Also, I'm hearing when I kiss you, it's like electric. Like you guys are really compatible when it comes to kissing. It's like if you guys were ever to kiss, like I'm telling you, when you kiss each other, it would be like lightning. It would be electric. You're really compatible in that department. Like it's almost like fireworks when you two touch each other, or electric sparks, or like a shockwave. I feel like now, what do your spirit guides have to say about this connection? Marriage. Interesting. Some of you could be married to this person, and a lost cause. Some of you, this could be your ex. But can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? If you guys are in a marriage, I don't feel like this marriage is going to work out. But can I be honest with you? If you guys are in a marriage with this person, I feel like what your spirit guides are saying is this person has commitment issues. I don't see this person getting their stuff together. And if this is someone you were married to, there might have been chemistry. It might have been a divine match of lust, infatuation, and strong feelings of passion. But can I be honest? I feel like they gave you a really good mask. And the mask that they gave you is not really who they are. And I feel like you miss the person they used to be, or you miss the person they used to act like, but that was just a mask. I'm hearing, like, with this mask card, how they used to act, the person you fell in love with, who made you feel passionate and in love and young and like so many intense feelings. You're waiting for that person to come back that you fell in love with, but that was never them to begin with. They just have a really amazing mask. Okay, like the reality of it is not as good. Yes, the physical chemistry might be there, but this person drives you crazy, or they would drive you crazy. And honestly, this person has a tendency to ghost, walk away when things get tough. They're flighty, non-committal. They always leave you hanging, you know? So I think your spirit guides have been guiding you away from this connection, to be completely honest with you. But I will say this, your person has been going through a spiritual awakening. They have been going through a spiritual awakening recently. They have been awakening their potential recently. They have been growing recently. But their growth had to happen away from you is what I'm hearing. And also I'm hearing, like, when they're done healing and you're done healing, there's going to be something that brings you two together again, like kind of like a reunion or something like that. So that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. So for those of you who chose group number 3, this is a reading on what the person on your mind secretly wants to tell you. So we're going to get into a group 3. What do they secretly want to tell you? They have been up all night recently. Look at this. They have been up at night in bed, like early in the morning, late at night, thinking about you. Like, you know, like when they go to bed, they've been thinking about you. When they wake up in the morning, before they get out of bed, they've been thinking about you. This person has been thinking about you a lot and stressing out about you a lot. And what keeps them up at night thinking about you is anxiety. This person's clutching their hearts, like in pain, because they're so sorry. Like, this person is really sorry for whatever it is they did to you. I feel that this person did something really fucked up to you. Group 3, I think this person did something really fucked up to you. And it was in a way to get your attention, or it was a way to see if you still cared, or it was a way to see if you cared. But instead of them seeing if you cared or not, you were like, that's it. That's the last time you screw me over. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Or like they did something to end this relationship that was really messed up and vindictive towards you. And they did it to see if you cared, to get your reaction, to see if you cared, essentially. That's so messed up. And you're like, that's so messed up that you did this to me. And they literally did it to get more of your attention, to see if you still cared, whatever that messed up thing was. So for group number 1, whatever messed up thing their person did, it was more like they were just a really cringy person that did something a little weird because they were cringy before they healed. Your person actually did something with the intention to hurt you, to see if you still cared about them. So there's a lot of deep drama going on here. I kind of feel for you guys that this person is regretting it deeply. They are so sorry. They spend nights crying. Like, I'm actually getting, they have panic attacks. They cry. They're in bed thinking about how they pushed you away and how sorry they were and how stupid it was of what they did. Like, they can't sleep at night, literally, because they feel so bad about the fuckery they put you through. And you know what I'm getting about your person? Guys, trigger warning, I'm about to be real honest, okay? If you don't like it, I gave you a warning. I'm not going to lie. There's an energy here where I really feel this person might have a foot fetish, but this card to me looks like a strip club. Okay, look, I want you, if you're not driving, you can look at the card. This to me looks like a strip club. I don't know why it gives me strip club energy. It just does. So nowadays, who goes to the strip club though? That's so old fashioned. People have other things they do. But it kind of looks like this person, didn't see cheating as cheating. Let me just put it that way. They didn't see cheating as cheating. It's kind of like when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'll see these alpha male podcasts and they're like, guys don't see cheating as cheating because a guy just sees women as hamburgers. And it feels good to sleep with other women, but it doesn't mean we love them. So we don't actually see it as cheating. It's just like eating our favorite hamburger. That's kind of the excuses that your person has is, it's not cheating because I don't love them. I love you, So your person, if they're a masculine, strip clubs, spending way too much time on Twitch, falling for thirst traps, liking Instagram model pictures, really objectifying women because they're very selfish and bad. I bet this is the type of dude who's just really selfish and bad. Just because guys who do this are generally really selfish. But, this is the type of dude or girl that just really selfish in the bedroom and they don't see cheating as cheating because they're like, yeah, I cheated, but I love you, They use people for their bodies, maybe. I'm even hearing for some of them. Or they're very gross. This person doesn't have intimacy when they sleep with people. It's literally just going at it. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that energy your person has. So they definitely, maybe they cheated for some of you. I'm not even going to lie. Maybe what they did to you to get your attention was cheat just to see if you would care because they felt neglected by you. I know that sounds crazy. Why would you do that? This person's a little bit narcissistic. But everyone has narcissistic tendencies. Everyone. Okay, this person is narcissistic in the fact that they cheat. They don't see cheating as cheating. And they might objectify people just for certain sensual stuff. And they did something to break your trust, like go to the strip club, cheat on you, or objectify somebody else. And it really hurt you. And they ultimately did it for your attention because they felt like, and for some of you guys, it could be this person was married for a slight, few of you, and they used you as the side piece. And they hurt you really bad. But whatever the case is, whatever they did to you, this person is genuinely sorry. This is an energy of they genuinely feel guilty and bad for what they did, and they still cry over it. They still feel guilty. They still lay in bed at night thinking about you, feeling guilty of how they treated you in the past because what they did was so fucked up, and they are genuinely sorry that they lost you or something like that. How do you feel about this person? Hot and cold. So some days you're like, oh man, I love them. I love them so much. They're the love of my life. And then the next day you're like, ew, get away from me. I can't stand you. Your feelings are very up and down with this person, and it's probably because they have acted super immature and cringy. Finding a good man is hard. It really is hard because most men don't reflect. They don't journal. They're not self-aware, so they act like little children, and it's such a turnoff. Your person is giving me, and even if they're not a man, even if they're a woman, they really were acting in a childlike way, but not in the cute, seductive, playful way, in the really obnoxious way. They were just acting really selfish and childlike, and it was hard for you to respect them or like them because of how they were acting. Some of you guys could be writers or creative writers or something. And if you're not creative writers, I feel like your person is a writer. They write in a journal or they write poetry or lyrics or books or something like that. They like to write in a journal a lot. Someone here is a writer and they write in their journal a lot. They could be writing lyrics. Gosh, hair, don't do this to me. They could be writing lyrics a lot about you or something like that. They could be writing in their journal about you. And you know what's crazy is it's kind of giving me this energy of you were the Madonna And then they had whores on the side, but you were definitely the Madonna. Do you know how I know? Because they're telling me group number 3 was the love of my life. They were the best I was ever going to get or do. I will never love anyone like I loved group number 3. I really fucked things up with group number 3. That's what your person is saying. Okay? Because they see you as this Queen of Pentacles, and this to me is the card of the Madonna. And the Madonna is the one that's wifey material. It's the wife that's going to build you up, that's going to make you healthy, that's going to make you a successful, good man. They're going to be a great wife, mother to your children. People are going to be like, wow, you know, he's so lucky to have her. She's the prize, the respectable prize. But this guy, you know, objectifies women or other, you know, they like to cheat and have their hoes on the side, essentially, you know? And they don't respect, like, one thing I noticed about this card is he's not respecting the whores on the side, or he's not respecting the hoes on the side because he's not even looking her in the eye. He's looking at her feet while she's trying to have a conversation. He's just seeing her as a piece of meat. He might have a foot fetish. So essentially, and he's like smoking his stupid cigar and the hookah, not looking at her in the eye as she's talking, just looking at her body. Your person didn't respect these other people. It was just using them for their own selfish needs to make you jealous, or using them for their bodies. They loved you. They respected you. They saw you as the queen bee. That you were the one they wanted to be with, to stay married to. You guys have your finances in order. Like, you guys are really successful, group 3. I see that about you. And not to mention, like, it's not like you're not desired. You've had other people in the past who tried to buy your love and chase you down. Like, you had a lot of suitors, and you have a lot of suitors. People who would have paid or did anything to be with you. You even had people from your past, like someone you grew up with when you were younger, like I'm talking like 18 below, like from your childhood, who wanted to marry you, who was in love with you, like a childhood friend who was in love with you. And even now, as you're older, you still have these same people pining after you, and you still have people around you who want you and would do anything to be with you. Like, I'm hearing you've always had options from when you were younger to now. Even the same people from childhood are still in love with you. You know, like, you had someone from your past, from your childhood, who wanted to marry you and be with you. You have people around you who would literally buy you anything you asked for. It reminds me of that Billy Idol song, "I'd give you everything while I had none, babe." I love that line from Billy Idol. "I'd give you everything while I had none, babe." That's how love feels like, right? I'd give you everything while I had none. You have people here who like, do you want that expensive painting? I'll buy it for you. You want that chandelier? I'll buy it for you. You want me to cook you dinner every night and wear lingerie every night? I'm gonna buy that lingerie for you. You know, you had people who really, you are desired, group 3. I see that. You are desired, not just by older people and people your age, like even by younger guys. Younger guys, younger girls want you. Like, all the age ranges of people want you. That's something I'm seeing here too. And what's crazy is the world respects you as well. You guys have your own business. You are, you know, the Queen of Pentacles in this card is like, you know, like everybody wants to be with you, and women want to be you, or men want to be you. People either want to be you or everyone wants you. And you're highly respected and you're a prize. And they know that. That's why they wanted to be with you, you know? But it's almost like, I heard this theory, I don't know if it's true or not, that men have a hard time mixing intimacy and respect. So if they respect you so much, they have a hard time being intimate with you, which is really messed up. I don't know. It's like the Madonna horror complex or theory. But it's like they respected you so much. They wanted to build something with you, but they wanted to have their fun on the side. But they didn't respect or love these other people. They just saw them as objects. And to me, that's a red flag, because guys who have that mentality literally make me sick to my stomach. It's like, you don't even see women as people. you see them as a hamburger. That's so crazy. But even if it's a girl, like she would just use these guys as pawns to make you jealous, like without caring about their emotions. So, this person has a vindictive side. They saw you as the prize, the one they wanted, the one that they were proud of. Queen bee energy, right? But they know you're pissed as hell at them with this energy right here. They know you're pissed as hell. They know like you had this stern, disapproving face, and they couldn't stand how much they disappointed you and how little you thought of them because of their immature behavior. So they would go after less respectful people just to feel good about themselves. And literally they shot themselves in the foot, and they did something so messed up to you. And they're genuinely sorry. Like, I'm seeing they're genuinely sorry. Like, some people will say sorry and they don't mean it. They just want to continue using you. No, your person is really sorry. They've cried about it. I'm getting this image where they've been in bed talking to God, and they were like, God, can you just let them know how sorry I am, how wrong I was? Like, not because they want you back or they want something from you. They're just genuinely sorry that they hurt you because they care about you so much. And they literally are saying, I didn't even like those other people. I just did it to get your attention. I just did it because I wanted attention. I just did it because I'm a lesser person, and I just needed the attention. But I loved you, and I'm sorry I hurt you. I hurt my best friend. Because they see you as their best friend. Like, they see you as like there's something innocent and childlike and friendship-like with your connection. Okay? Wow, your person has ancestors leading them. Yes, they do. Their ancestors have been talking to them heavily, your person. They've been saying you need to heal. You need to do some self-reflection. This might be an ancestral pattern in their line, but they're realizing, man, I'm not a great person. I don't like myself very much. Okay? They're also saying that they feel like you have had all of their friends turn on them. All of their friends have turned on them. All of their supporters have turned on them. Everyone took your side. And now all of the friends or all of the people that surrounded you, they're throwing them off the ship. Look at that. So they're saying, I've lost everybody. I've lost all my friends. Like, no one likes me. I don't like myself. Like, everyone's on your side. Like, because people, like, they're really suffering. Like, they've lost everybody in their lives. And this person feels like they deserve it. This person is, like, really, like, sad and ashamed. And that's because you're the Madonna. Like, wow. Like, Jesus. They've lost everything. Karma really hit them in the ass. Like, this person, what's so sad about this is it's so easy to shame people who act like this because it's so gross from the outside. But on the inside, they wouldn't see people as pieces of meat or pawns, or they wouldn't have such a lying problem if there wasn't some they have not done self-reflection in their lives. This is really sad because this might be someone who was really attractive when they were younger, so they could get away with a lot of bullshit, because unfortunately, the world is very shallow, and people who are really attractive and charismatic can get away with a lot in the world. So why would they change, self-reflect, and grow if the world is accepting them? Why would they do that? What motivation is there? So now, the world is rejecting them. They're not as attractive as they used to be. They're not as they used to be. So now they have to do self-reflection for the first time in their life. And it is painful. They're going through a dark night of the soul. And the only reason they're going through this spiritual awakening, group 3, your person, the only reason they're going through a spiritual awakening, evolving themselves and changing and self-reflecting, is because they were rejected in every area of their life, and their only choice was to change and evolve. So that's what they've been forced to do. Okay? Ooh, we have the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. I have to say, guys, I Oh, I got it. You two fell in love with each other's masks. And it was a karmic relationship ready to happen. Did you guys maybe fall in love? Like, you know why I feel like you guys fell in love? I feel like they fell in love because you kind of look like a Disney princess. No, the feminine here looks like a Disney princess, or like Snow White, or like, you know, the feminine here is really beautiful, essentially. And then you fell in love with the fantasy of them. This was almost like you fell in love with the projection or the fantasy of each other, you know, like looking good on paper. And maybe you were naive when you entered this relationship or this marriage. Maybe there was a sense of naivety and magic where everything felt divine and magical. But then you didn't see a lot of these undesirable characteristics within them. Some of you have been doing magic. Okay, I'm getting some of you have been doing love spells. Someone here is doing spells or witchcraft. Straight up. Someone here does spells, or someone here does witchcraft. Someone has been doing spells or witchcraft. That's either you on this person, or I'm telling you, it's them to you. For a very select few of you, if they did cheat on you with a third party, okay, this third party is now doing spells and witchcraft on you. But I'm telling you, like, if they cheated on you with a third party, this third party is doing spells and witchcraft on you. And you know what's crazy is everyone's like, you know, like, oh, I'm not scared of witches. I'm not scared of curses because God is amazing. God protects you from all your enemies, right? But this person somehow thinks that their little spells and witchcraft is going to work on you because they're jealous that, you know, like someone here does witchcraft. I think it's their third party. I really do. And I think she's been doing spells on your person or on you to get them to propose or to be with them. Someone here has been doing spells to get someone to commit to them. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's a third party, or I don't know if it's your person. I really don't. But someone here has been doing spells to get someone to commit to them or to communicate with them. So maybe their third party, they cut off communication with their third party, and now the third party is literally doing spells and witchcraft. I see it right here. They're doing spells and witchcraft to get your person to talk to them or reconnect. Lame, pathetic. Sorry. And I think it's this younger woman. And for some of you guys, if you are the one doing spells and witchcraft on your person, you might be like, is it working? Yes. Yes, it is working. They have been feeling the effects of your spells. Yes, your spells have been working. Your spells and love spells on this person have been working. They have been desiring you. They've been thinking about you. They've been wanting you. Some of you guys here, you have been the one doing spells and witchcraft, trying to get someone to notice you, communicate with you, or love you. And I want to say, yes, it is working. They feel desire for you. They are attracted to you. I see that with the King of Cups and the Magnet. Now, for others of you, if it's this person, if it's your person doing spells and witchcraft on you, they definitely have. And one of the signs you're seeing that they've been doing spells and witchcraft on you is the white horse. One of you might drive a Mustang. I'm also seeing you've been seeing ravens. Yeah, they've definitely been doing spells, and someone here has. So, you know, what your person wants to tell you. Let's see what else they want to say to you. What can we reveal? They've definitely been communicating with you. Ooh, okay. They're saying, I do have feelings for you, but I'm trying to convince myself I don't. And I'm trying to convince myself I don't have feelings for you by being with other people, but my mind keeps going back to you. So essentially, this person does have feelings. They still love you, but they feel like you hate them so much. There's no chance in hell. So instead, they've been trying to replace you, but they're bored with everyone they try to replace you with. Okay? And they're also saying, I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. I've fucked it up too bad. And they're saying, I love you. I love you. I know I don't say it, but I do. So essentially, they know they love you, but they know they messed up. They know there's no chance. So they've either been doing spells on you, or the third party, the new girlfriend, whatever, has been doing spells on you. Or the person, to get them to love them instead of you. But this person's heart belongs to you, and they want you, not the other person. They don't want the other people they've tried to distract themselves with. They don't respect them. They want you, but they know they messed up too bad, so they're not even trying. Okay? They know they're not worthy. They know they messed up way too bad. So that's the message I had for you. I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.